ladies and gentlemen who are following Fantastic TV. I'm Promise with my fellow journalists. So we have a visitor here and we set some questions to ask him. Headmaster, can we ask you some questions?
Yeah, thank you very much. You may ask me.
How did second term end?
So as you know, we have been in holidays, which means that we ended second term. So there are many activities that we expected to do in this last term, second term. So we tried to put much efforts in order to end it well as we expected. So what we expected, maybe most of them were achieved because we were determined to get a good performance among the students, among the learners. So as a school, as well as the teachers, we try to do whatever is possible in order to increase the performance. So as you see, the performance that the learners got, so is very excellent. Even the parents are now appreciating the performance, so which means that the second term ended well. So I can say that this second term took much efforts for everyone here to improve the performance, because when we consider this second term with when we compare it with the first term, so there is a big difference, because in the first term the learners did not perform well, so that's why we used much efforts in order to improve this performance in this second term. So I tried to approach the teachers, the parents, even the learners to put our hands together in order to see how we can improve this performance. So I think the second term ended well as we expected. So thank you.
Why students and the parents love you?
Yeah, this is the question that you may ask them, so that they are the ones who may respond this question, because they have their reason why to love me, but they cannot love me for nothing. Maybe it is because of the service, because of my responsibility that I have to fulfill every day. So if anyone gets any service that he or she expects to get from you, maybe he can be fond of you, can just we be happy with you. So maybe it is not only loving me, but also my activities that I normally do for them. So especially for the learners, through my personality, I love the learners, I love the children. So I try to take care of them every time, wherever I am. It is not only in school, but also outside, wherever I am. So even I am at home, I try to take care of my own children. So they have a reason why to love me so much. So for the parents, because the parents, I try to give the service that they expect to get from me, they expect to get from the school. So maybe it is the reason why they love me. So I think it is that.
Thank you.
Ayla on Fantastic TV, and the following are the questions I'm going to ask you. Did you meet the school expectations?
Yeah, so when I talk about this second term, or maybe I remember before the second term starts, we started together and planning the ways, the measures that could be used in order to improve this school in all corners, either performance or other school activities. So we tried to share them among ourselves, to put our efforts together in order to see the development, the improvement among the students, among the learners, among the school administrators, among the school partners. So we shared each and everything which was very crucial in order to get this expectation. So I can assume that what we expected to get, maybe most of them we have just achieved on them. So as I told you for the first question, how this second term ended. So most of them, it is not 100%, but we were almost 100%. So we tried to achieve on what we expected for the first day of the second term. So when we ended, we also sat together in order to make a evaluation for what we have planned before we started the second term. So most of them we achieved on them. So I can assume that we met our expectations. Thank you very much.
What is future prediction of AMIZERO?
Yeah, future prediction of AMIZERO is very clear to me and to everyone, because if you see what is taking place here and how the school is just improving through different activities, through different efforts, everyone who is participants in this school development. So we are just trying to put much efforts in order to see how to improve this school. So everyone is determined to work together, to work hard, to work toward a good future of this school. So I can assure everyone that we have a good prediction of this school. So and it is not so far. Maybe very soon, in a few days, like 2 years, we will have just achieved more. Everyone will be in need of bringing his or her own children here in this school, because we are just in a progression, we are working together, we are just thinking big, thinking critically, logically, in order to see how we can increase this school development. So I can say that this school has a good future. So in the future will be at the among the schools which are excellent in this country. So not at the district level or province level, at the national level. So we are just working together in order to see how we can just get a good future for this school. So me, I cannot just achieve this alone. That's why I'm just trying to help others to have a common understanding for the future of this school. So to work together, to change our mindset, to change our vision. So because if we work together, it means that we will achieve more. So I can tell you that even another one also who asks me this question about the prediction or the future of this school. So the future of this school will be better than the previous ones. So I think it is that. Thank you very much. Yeah.
I am Armel on Fantastic TV, and the following questions that I want to ask you.
Yeah, thank you.
For ineffective performance, which advice can you give to the teachers, students, and parents?
So this is the most important thing that I always talk about. We are here in order to determine for good performance of the learners. So every learner, every student who is admitted here in this school should have a good performance. So that's why me as a headmaster always talk about this thing. I always remind this performance for everyone who is concerned with it. So I remember when we were at the beginning of second term, we were sitting somewhere together talking about this performance, especially for the learners who had performed poorly. So everyone who was concerned with this poor performance, so I talked to him in order to see how we can improve this performance. So and this good performance is upon everyone. It is not only for me as a headmaster or for the teachers. It is for all of us, both parents, learners, and the teachers. So the advice that I can provide to the teachers is just fulfilling their daily responsibilities, taking care of the learners, respecting their time, to be able to understand what they are going to give to the learners, what they are going to teach. So they should just look for other active measures or methodology that can be used in order to teach the learners effectively, so that the learners can understand each topic. So for the learners should not wait for the teachers only. They have to play their role, because they are the ones who are just to get this knowledge and skills. So they have to work hard. They have to work harder than the teachers, even though they are still young. But they should be encouraged. They should be motivated how to work hard independently without supervision of any teacher. So they have to try to work hard, maybe when they are here at the school, when they are at home, so they have to be independent for their own learning. So I can advise them to work hard, so and to make their research when they are not here in the presence of the teacher, when they are at home, when they are in wherever they can visit library, whatever, in order to explore their skills and knowledge. So for the parents, should be responsible for the learners, their learners, teaching and the learning activities. So when we are here, when they are at home, so they have to make a continuous follow-up for the learners, because we cannot accomplish anything without working together, without working hands in hands with the parents. So that's why they should be involved in these teaching and learning activities. So when the learners get home back, so they have to make sure that the learners have just learned as they expect. Maybe if they have the problems, those problems should be solved by parents' side, even the school side. So both sides should work together toward the teaching or the learning activities for the learners. Even these good performances upon these sides, both school side and the parent side. So we have to work together. We should communicate to each other. We should just put our targets, our minds together to see how we can work together toward this good performance of our learners. Thank you very much. I think it is that.
Many people told us that the problem of not speaking English was caused by school poor management and teachers who are not good at English. Do you agree with them?
Yeah, I cannot just I cannot be precise for this question, because I'm not sure 100% the root cause of this problem, but this problem can be asked for those ones who have previously read this school, because each and everything is upon a reader. So, but everyone has his or her own style of readership. But even me, I tried to make my own research, even in my observation, how this problem was taking place. I asked some of the teachers to understand clearly the root cause of these problems. Some of them told me that the problem was caused by the readers, even the readers who were previously here were not good at English, but I did not accept 100%, but partially I accepted. But what I have to make sure that is the ways that are going to be used in order to solve, in order to stop this problem from taking place again. So that's why I just brought my own measures to see how we can eradicate, how we can solve this problem of English. And so me and even the teachers, we are ready to help each other. But I can say that even though they are saying that the problem was caused by the readers, even the teachers were not motivated, were not encouraged to see or to look for the ways that can be used in order to eradicate, to solve these problems. But I think by now, as soon as I left here, we changed many things so that everyone in this school is capable of using this language, so the problem was completely solved. Thank you very much.
Which ways did you use?
The ways, I did not bring the special ways which are not strange. It is just working together, it is just sitting together and predict what is to take place, what is better than the others. So I motivated everyone, I encouraged everyone to use this language, and there are many ways that will be being used to develop this language. But you should have put much efforts, because it was a big problem, and this problem was to be solved when we put our efforts together. So and I tried to make a continuous follow-up, so that nobody could just stop what you have just done, and So I tried to encourage even the learners, even the teachers to provide the new vocabularies to the learners, and they should be the ones to prevent the learners from speaking vernacular wherever they are. When they are in class, when they are outside, I used to plan a team of teachers to supervise when the learners are outside, to make sure that they are just using English wherever they are. When they are outside praying in all corners of the school, so we have to make sure that the learners are just using English, and it is not only just supervising them to make, in order to make sure that they are using English, but we should just first of all provide the new vocabularies, the new words that will help them to make their own sentences. Because if we force them to speak English yet we do not give them any vocabularies, it can be a burden to them to create their own sentences. So we used to give some new words, new vocabularies per day, and then we let them make their own sentences independently, and then we tried to correct the mistakes which they were making. So I think there are many ways. And I would like to assure you that we will keep using these measures and these ways in order to enhance, in order to increase this language. So we cannot just fail because we have just used much effort in order to increase this language in this school. So I think it is that. Thank you very much.
How do you see the image of learners in this term? Do you think that they didn't change their behaviors that they were having in second time, and they gain bad behaviors from where they live?
Yeah, the image for this third term is good, and this term is short, and we are rushing. The time is rushing, so we have to learn after this time. So we have a short period of time, and we have many activities that must be done within this short time. So the image, so everyone is just ready to work hard, to work on time, to work so quickly and appropriately, because we are just about to end this academic year. It means that everyone is determined to get a good performance, which means that everyone should be responsible of his daily activities here, and everyone who is in this school. It is not only for the learners but also the teachers, everyone who is involved in these school activities. So the image is just working on time, because we don't have a long time to work, so that's why we should just manage this short time that we have now. So according to the behavior, when you compare the behavior, so it's good, because we don't among the teachers, among everyone who is who are involved in these teaching activities. So I can say that the image for this term is very good, and it is very visible for everybody. So everyone is ambitious, everyone is busy working his own things. Yeah, because everyone knows the time that we have. This is third term, so I think it is like that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and you too.
My name is Gesto on Fantastic TV. The following are the questions that I want to ask you. The exams that the runners are going to sit for, but they'll be prepared by NESA, and the last exams were set for the district level. How did the runners perform then?
So let me first talk about these previous exams which the learners have sat in the end of this second term. These exams, as you said, were set by the district level. So, and we always encourage our learners to work hard. So even the teachers to help the learners to be able to do a certain exam which comes from anywhere. So always be ready. So we were ready before the exams came. So, and we did not get any challenge in these exams because the learners, if you check even the performance of each class, so the learners have performed well as much as possible. They got a good performance, so for the district level, and I expect that in these exams which we are going to be sat by these learners, they will get a good performance, even though they will be set by NESA. The learners are able to get good performance. So that's why we are now working hard. We are just rushing. We are just pushing each and everything in order to get good performance and in order to be well prepared. So we don't expect it to get any challenge from these exams of NESA. No, we are ready for them, and we are always ready because we try to do whatever is possible in order to prepare for our learners to be competent, to be capable to pass each and every exam which comes from anywhere. So we are ready. We don't expect to get any problem or any challenge from these NESA's examinations. Thank you very much.
When we come back behind in nursery, they are now in the French system. What do you plan for those who are soon coming in P1?
Yeah, as you know, this is a new system from English to French, and in nursery from nursery 1 to nursery 3, they are now using this French system because we wanted to help the learners to be able to use both language, both English and French. So that's why we have started from nursery. So I wanted to clear this, to clarify this system. Many people are asking themselves many questions about this system, but it is very important and interesting because the learner, even though it is a new system for them, but they are ready. They are ready and they are capable of using this in new language. So when they are here, when they are admitted in P1, they will be using this French language in all subjects from P1 up to P3. So they will start studying this English language when they are admitted in P4. So we are just working hard. We are just helping them to be capable of using French because they are about to be admitted in the primary one. In September, they will be there in P1. So, and even now, if you bring them in P1, they can just do whatever you want to talk to them or for them to do. So they don't have any problem. So they are ready for this new system. This English, they are good at French. Yeah, they speak French fluently. So they are good students. Yeah, I think it is that.
Which plans do you have for P6 candidates as they are remaining only 1 month for primary leaving examinations?
Yeah, I have a big plan and important plan because if you see they are about to sit for national exams, and so this a class of P6 are the images of this school. So if they perform well or poorly, it is just the image of this school. That's why we should work hard. We should prepare them appropriately. That's why if you see them, they are working so hard every day. So that's why we are just putting much effort in order to increase their level because they are about to sit for these exams which are coming soon. So they should work differently from other students here. That's why you see them, most of them come or in the early morning, while the others are still on the way coming at home. So, and the time for them to go back home is totally different from others. That's why they spend a lot of time here with their teachers because the teachers are trying to help them because we are ready for national exams, but we still have some students who are not ready, are not yet ready. That's why we are just helping them to improve their level to be ready for national exams because most of them are ready, but I can only say that we cannot say it is now enough. No, we have to work till the last day of national exams in order to see to get a good performance. So I think it is that they are working every time. They are in a test. They are in a collection of national exams, whatever. So it is like that. I think P6 are just going to give us good results from their hard work. Thank you very much.
This term is really short. Which measures did you take for teaching and learning activity?
So this term, as I told you, is very short, and so we are just to work hard. We have many activities that are going to be done in this short term. So I remember when we started this study term, we started together with the teachers to plan what is going to be done. and I tried to explain clearly the length of this term. So everyone should be punctual to work on time in order to save the time, because we don't have sufficient time. That's why we should try to manage our time in order to provide these teaching and learning activities, because even the teachers should just evaluate themselves, should check themselves whether they are about to cover the topics, the units that they have to cover within this short term. So I think everyone is on target to see how he can or she can end this short term. So we are just working differently from other previous terms. So I think it is that even the learners should know the length of this third term. So we have to be serious for each and everything which takes place in this school. Thank you very much.
Okay. Do you have a special plan for this term?
Yeah, the special plan that I have for this term is just working differently, and this is the last term of this academic year, so we should try to end this term well. That's why we should do many activities which are very important, especially including graduation, the trip of the P6 learners, things like that. But the special plan that I have is just to help the learners to increase the capacity of every learner in this school, because we are just ending this academic year. So everyone should get what he or she is supposed to be given among the learners. Yes, I talk about the learners. So I should make sure that the learners have been given what they expect to be given here in this school. So that's why I always talk to the teachers to approach the learners to see whether they are just getting what they are here to get, so they are expecting to get. So the special plan is just to increase the capacity of every learner of this school. So I think it is that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you too.
You're welcome.
I'm Roskana from Fantastic Radio. Those are those questions I wanted to ask you. What can you advise students who have failed last term?
So thank you very much. What I can advise for those learners who have failed in this last term is just working hard, because it is one of our responsibilities to see the ways, the measures that can be used in order to solve this problem for the learners with ineffective performance. So I should just, first of all, should advise their teachers to help them to work hard, even the parents to approach the learners to see how we can just put our hands together in order to improve this performance. So these learners should work hard, and should be the ones to manage their time in order to see how they can improve this performance, because we have a short time, and we have to work for it properly. So I can tell everyone who has failed in this second term to work hard in order to change this performance. So thank you very much.
We always see P6 members doing the test. What does it mean?
So P6 members always sit for this test. These tests are very important to them because they help them to be well prepared for national exams. So some of them are afraid of getting the exams. So that's why we always give these papers to them in order to help them to be well prepared for national exams, and to be familiar with different questions that are set in different exams. So I think they are now working differently from other classes because they are special. They are about to sit for national exams. That's why they always sit for these different tests. So these tests are very crucial to them because they get the experience, they get more knowledge and skills from these papers that they are sitting for. So the purpose behind is just helping them to be associated with these national exams. Thank you very much.
Today we have just started third term. How can you describe this term to anyone?
So thank you very much. As I said, this term is very short. I can say that We don't have many days here in this school, but we have to work hard. We should just first of all identify what is very crucial, and we have to focus on it in order to see our expectation. I can say that everyone on his or her side is ready to work hard, to work on time, because this time is very short, as I talked about. So this term means a lot to us. We still have many things to do while we have a short time. So everyone should be responsible for his or her responsibilities. So I think it is that this time is very short. So we have to work hard in order to save our time, to manage our time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes.
I am Medicine Denise from Fantastic TV, and I would like to ask you some questions.
Yes.
How long do you expect to stay here in AMIZERO?
This is a wonderful question, but it is also very interesting. Yeah, so I cannot leave this school because this school is very wonderful, it's a very excellent school, so I love it so much, and I expect to stay here for a long time. Maybe a whole my life I will be here in AMIZERO. So I have a mission in this school, so I cannot leave yet. I have not yet achieved on my mission. So I'm here to develop this school, helping the teachers, even them, they can help me, even the parents, everyone who is involved in this school, in order to shape as we want. So in order to achieve on that future you have been talking about. So I cannot just be precise for this question, but I will stay along here in this school. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Yes.
When you look at all Inter and other private schools, you find there are a small number of students than AMIZERO. Why?
Yeah, so this is a good question, and it is somehow complicated because here in this district we have many different private schools, but here in AMIZERO it is one of the schools which has a big number of students, so bigger number of students than the other schools, which means that the parents have this right to choose to prefer the school where the learners should be admitted, but they have just chosen to bring their children here in AMIZERO because of our excellent activities, our excellent education that we always provide to the learners. So that's why a big number of parents prefers to bring their children here rather than other schools. So we should always fix our eyes on it, because if we see we have the surrounding schools which have a small number of students, so while we have a big number of students, so it means that we have to work hard, we have to put much effort in order to see how we can keep getting a big number of students. So this it is because of our excellent activities that we always provide to the parents, to the learners, quality education. So we have to keep working together in order to see how we can get excellent activities, excellent education for the learners. So this is the parents believe in us, and they cannot believe in us for nothing. They believe in us because of what we have done. So we shall try to keep working hard in order to provide a good quality of education for the learners, even the parents. So I think it is the reason behind. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. As you know, P5 members are so many. According to their performance, do you think they will all promote to P6?
Yeah, this is the problem that I always talk about. I always talk about this performance of P5. There are so many. We have 4 streams of classes. So and I'm not sure that they will all be promoted in P6, but they have to work for it. So I always encourage them to work so hard in order to get this good performance, which will facilitate them to be promoted in P6. So, but most of them will be promoted because they have just been evaluating their performance. It is very there is an improvement, so they have to keep working hard in order to see this extent that we want. So there is a pass mark that everyone should possess, that everyone should have. So if not, it is not all of them to be promoted in P6. So those ones who have worked for it will be easily promoted in P6, but the others will repeat if they don't get this pass mark that I always talk about. So I think it is that. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I would like to end this interview with Headmaster by thanking everyone who is following Fantastic TV and Headmaster.
Thank you very much.